Ahoy there, spacefarers, and welcome to Rust and Stardust, your weekly rendezvous with all things Star Citizen. I'm your host, Nigel Rust Cartwright, a former Royal Navy engineer turned deep space enthusiast.
And I'm Lena Lynx Harrington, your resident streamer, lore hound, and purveyor of organized chaos.
Each week, Lynx and I sift through the rumours, the updates, and the controversies surrounding the verse, offering our own blend of seasoned skepticism and unbridled enthusiasm.
We're here to break down the news, dissect the details, and occasionally crash our ships into each other in spectacular fashion.
So buckle up, citizen, because we're about to jump into
the latest episode of Inside Star Citizen, diving deep into the new content-driven push. Rust, what's the big picture? What are they trying to do?
Simply put, Lynx, they're aiming to deliver fresh content more frequently, weaving storylines and characters directly into the gameplay. It is less reliance on data pads and more on experiencing it firsthand.
Sounds good to me. So, how are they planning to pull this off?
They're borrowing a page from TV, using an A story and a B story structure, run in parallel, to keep things interesting and provide options. It gives the universe a feeling of being alive. If you aren't up to one story, you can always fall back to the other.
Clever. Any details on these stories, Rust? Give us a sneak peek.
One event is called Save Stanton, focused on a new gang wreaking havoc. Then there's the Pyro angle with its various factions vying for control.
Ah yes, the Slicers. I heard things got pretty intense. And what about these Pyro factions? We know the Frontier Fighters sound, dedicated to a certain brand of chaos. But what about the others?
Let's start with the Citizens for Prosperity Linx. They believe in the potential of Pyro and are focused on providing aid to those in need. They are about distributing food, water, and medical supplies to the people. They think that solving problems with violence will just make problems worse.
A noble goal, certainly. So they're taking a more humanitarian approach. What about the Headhunters?
The Headhunters are an all-time gang, and they are a very territorial bunch. They've been in Pyro for a long time, they know the rules, and they don't like outsiders messing with their home turf. They're on the offensive, reclaiming their locations from anyone who tries to take them.
So they're basically the locals fighting back against the invaders. Makes sense. And as we discussed, the Frontier Fighters are, shall we say, less concerned with subtlety.
Exactly, Lynx. They see Pyro as a lost cause and believe the only way to ensure the safety of Stanton is to eliminate any potential threat by any means necessary.
Right. So, back to the content-driven changes.
Apparently, our choices matter. Community decisions will influence the direction of the story, shaping the verse itself.
Now that's what I call player agency. It adds real weight to our actions. It's like carving out your future in the Old West.
Exactly. It gives us a reason to engage, to discuss, to feel like we're part of something bigger. These events become defining moments, adding to the lore.
I was there when moments. Priceless. So, Rust, overall impressions? Are you on board?
Cautiously optimistic, Lynx. A focus on storytelling in a more stable game is a welcome change. The idea of player choices shaping the verse is definitely intriguing. Less time wrestling with glitches, more time exploring.
Agreed. It's about making Star Citizen feel less like a game and more like a living world. And hopefully, with better quality of life and bug fixes, it will be a lot less stressful to play.
A sentiment I heartily endorse.
On the subject of exploring, Rust, a rumor. Derelict reclaimer near Cellin. Salvage run this weekend?
A reclaimer, eh? Already the freelancer.
Excellent. Citizens, watch the skies, choose your side carefully in Pyro, and join us next week for more Rust and Stardust.
Indeed. Fly safe, or at least try to.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you see us in the verse, be sure to say hello, or just give us a wide berth. You never know when Rust might be piloting.
Fair warning, citizen. Until next time, fly safe, or at least try to.